The fastest way to ruin your life is not failure. It's caring too much about what other people think. The moment you let other people's opinions define you, you stop living for yourself and start performing for approval. Psychologically, that is dangerous. It may not ruin your life overnight, but it can pull you away from your potential and trap you in fear and approval seeking. A lot of people are obsessed with protecting their image, but the more you depend on social approval, the more you lose yourself. You stop trusting your own judgment. You stop acting on what you believe, and over time, you become acceptable to others instead of true to yourself. From a psychological perspective, this points to two things. First, dependence on external validation. When your self-worth depends too much on outside feedback, your inner sense of self becomes unstable. What defines you is not your image or reputation. It is your values, judgment, emotional regulation, and self-concept. If someone falls apart every time they are criticized or rejected, that usually reflects fragile self-worth. Second, it means giving too much authority to other people's judgment. Ask yourself, are people really that accurate? If someone sees a flaw in you, does that make it true? If someone praises you, does that make it real? Most people are not objective. Their opinions are shaped by cognitive bias, emotional reactivity, limited perspective, and projection. So a lot of what people say about you is not truth. It is interpretation. A mature person learns to separate useful feedback from noise. Thoughtful criticism can help you grow. Random judgment usually cannot. Real maturity means having an internal compass. You act on your best judgment. You do not stop yourself before you begin, just because someone might judge you. Matsushita Konosuke, the founder of Panasonic, once shared something his father told him. If 10 out of 10 people say you'll succeed, your chances are basically zero. If 5 out of 10 say you'll succeed, maybe you have a chance. But if 10 out of 10 say you'll fail, that may be exactly when success becomes most possible. Why? Because most people believe in what feels familiar, safe, and conventional. They often miss originality and long-term potential. One of the biggest traps in life is living inside other people's approval system. That is how people fall into people-pleasing, chronic self-doubt, and self-suppression. They become so other-directed that they lose their agency. So do not become a prisoner of other people's opinions. Listen when feedback is useful. Reflect when needed, but never let someone else's perception become your identity. Real strength is not avoiding criticism. It is staying clear-minded enough to keep walking your own path anyway.